Federation, as well as with our current efforts. Historically, Friedrich Ludwig Jahn constituted the German Turn at the beginning of the 19th century. He built up on the tradition of the gymnastic exercise, which was already founded by Gutzmuth, the finest German educator at the end of the 18th century. Friedrich Ludwig Jahn aimed at enhancing fitness and health of the whole population by introducing physical activity for all. He created a specific exercise program which he called then Turnen. Jahn's campaign was very successful. We have nowadays 5 million members. The key factors of his success were having easy but effective and motivating activities in his exercise programs, creating activity promoting places in every community, the so-called Turnplätze, and building up social groups whose members shared the feeling of being peculiar and specific. Today, the German Gymnastic Federation pursues the same goal as Turnvater Jahn, enhancing fitness and health in the population, from very young children to the very old adults. Most of the 5 million members of our federation want to participate in effective exercise programs. These do not only help to maintain or to increase fitness and health, but they also serve at finding social integration and balance in everyday life. And that is why the German Gymnastic Federation is making any imaginable effort in developing effective and motivating exercise programs for many different target groups, in building up an education system for the trainers and the teachers, in creating support and networks to make people more and more physical active, and in developing activity promotion surroundings in the class. Perhaps you have heard from the German Turnfest, was already spoken about, an event we organize every 4 years. Up to 100,000 people participate in the Turnfest. They do not come for passively watching the performances, but they rather want to be physically active during this 1 week lasting event. 100,000 people being active for 1 week. I'm convinced that these many people also come together in the feeling that they constitute a social group, the Turner Society. This Turner Society is again particular and specific. This year the Turnfest celebrates its 150th anniversary, so we have a very good and very long tradition with this. The previous 2009 Turnfest took place in Frankfurt, and the opening ceremony was held in the historical location of the nearby Paulskirche. At this point, I want to express my gratitude to the city of Frankfurt, who gave manifold support to the German Gymnastic Federation and to our present meeting, like sponsoring the opening ceremony as well as our social tour on Saturday, Appleboy included. You all will learn what Appleboy is. I also want to give sincere thanks to the Barmer Health Insurance Company, who has been cooperating with us for years. But last but not least, I would like to thank the Hessian Ministry of Interior and Sport. As a representative of this ministry, Professor Dr. Heinz Zielinski will give a welcome address tomorrow. Now I have to do 2 things. The first is, I want to wish you all a pleasant and enjoyable evening here in the Römer, see friends and make friends in the last Sport for All family. And second, I would like to little present as a representative of Frankfurt City. Vielen Dank.
Mr. Stein, dear participants of the MOVE 2010 Congress, and especially dear participants of the ISCA Active Seminar, welcome. On behalf of the German Gymnastics Youth, the youth organization of the German Gymnastics Federation, I am glad to present you the greetings of our organization. The German Gymnastics Youth is proud to be co-host of the ISCA Active Youth Seminar and to be part of this important idea, bringing young people together in a seminar focused on issues of sports and social development. In our own organization, we are engaging young people in our work to be part of our projects. Nearly all of our board members started their careers in sports organizations like this. Sports, and especially sports organizations, offer various opportunities to take part on social development and to get involved in voluntary work. I am convinced that these experiences may enrich the lives of many young people, not only in Germany, but also in Europe. The two main issues of this ISCA Active Youth Seminar, healthy lifestyle on the one hand and volunteering on the other hand, will have a strong influence on our society in the future. Never before in modern times, the knowledge about the benefits of physical activity and health and nutrition has been this huge. Medicine, social sciences, and the sciences of physical exercise offer an overwhelming knowledge about these benefits. And we are obliged, as sports organizations, to deliver this knowledge to our members and participants. These opportunities should be turned into benefits for our organizations. This challenge raises new questions to the leaders of our organizations. Your participation in this Congress and in the ISCA seminar hopefully provides you with the tools to deal with these challenges. The other issue of the youth seminar, the future of voluntarism in modern society, is at least of the same importance as the healthy lifestyle. Modern societies and governing bodies depend more and more on the voluntary work. In the non-profit sports sector in Germany, just for example, over 7.5 million people are engaged in sports clubs and federations as volunteers. The total amount of working hours in the non-profit sports sector is about 538 million hours each year. These activities generate a total revenue equivalent of 8.1 billion euro. These figures stress the importance of the voluntary work in sports. But these are the figures. On the other hand, at the macro perspective, on the club level, the voluntary workers are important contact persons for our children, for elderly, and all the members of the sports organizations. And this social output and their social work is not at all measurable. But we are also obliged to find young people who take responsibility of our organization as a chairman or a member of the board. Young volunteers are the talents for the future of our organization. Therefore, I am glad that this Congress, and especially the ISCA Youth Seminar, offers the chance to reflect on these important social issues. Let me thank all the responsible persons and organizers, especially the ISCA, TIFISA, CES and VTB, for their tremendous work and the good cooperation. Enjoy your time on the conference and the seminar here in Frankfurt, and hopefully you take some lessons with you for your own work. Thank you very much.
Входим на братской куче.